All right, well, we got a brand new microphone, so we're trying this out. Different brand, different thing. Hopefully this works. But quick little update for you, since I have not necessarily been here or posting or recording. Here's where we left off. The Falcon is running and driving. New intake manifold gaskets are on. Chasing down some of the oil leaks, got most of them figured out. It's still dripping a little bit of oil. I still have not put the drain plug in for the dipstick tube on a 5.0. Comes through the side of the block, whereas the old 302s usually go through the timing cover on the front sump. So I still have that one set up. I know what that oil leak is, so that one doesn't really bother me. But if we look down here in the intake manifold timing cover valley, I don't have any big puddles of oil. A little bit of coolant there because this little 90-degree hose decided to pop on me the other day. That was super convenient at work. Had to sit there trying to fix all of that. But been driving this around the last day or two. Drove it to work. Really sucks driving old cars in the morning that take forever to warm up when the windshield barely, well, not the windshield, but the defrosters aren't the strongest. Nothing like a new car. So every day coming out here, things sealed up, but it's not really sealed the best. So I always have fog all over the inside windshield, trying to clear all that off and make all that work. The truck has a new radiator in it. That's working perfect. I used that to go pick up some firewood the other day. Put a face cord, threw it in the bed of the truck, drove this around. I do have an issue on this one with the heater motor, the blower motor. The fuse is popping periodically, and I can hear that bearing on the heater, the blower motor squealing. So eventually I might have to address that, but we're kind of coming up to the end of the season, and I really want to get back onto bike stuff that I've been putting off forever. The dash for the Falcon is off, so I got to throw that back in the car. Managed to rewire the voltmeter gauge, so that's working properly now, giving me an accurate reading. The trans adjustments, I guess, if you will, on the TV cable, I've been messing around with those a little bit more frequently. Figured out that now I'm kind of down to the actual linkage adjustment on that Chinese throttle cable bracket, actual cable itself. Cable's super frayed too, so I do have another trans cable that I gotta hook up to that at some point once I get everything else dialed. Still need to work on the shifter cable bracketry as well, because I'm unable to hit first gear with the current throttle link or the shifter cable linkage, whether it's in the shifter design or the bracket. It's a swap meet part that I kind of weld together along with a lower cable mount on the transmission that's also sloppily welded together. It will click through all the gears, but I cannot hit first. I don't have enough play to hit first gear. On an AOD trans, you're going to do the shuffle, which is the only reason that becomes more of a big deal. If I want to hold second gear longer, second gear is super short in this car, factory, based on the trans pressure. If I crank up the trans pressure, it'll hold a little bit longer, but not where I want it. If I drop it down any lower, then it soft shifts way too easily. So essentially what I need to do is remake the lower bracket, fix that, and I'm probably going to eventually get another shifter for this, something a little bit less worn out. The swap meet one works. It'll do for now, but could definitely be improved. And I also need something that I can actually click into first gear. So when you start driving, basically start in first, floor it, shift to second, then click it back to first, so it'll hold that second gear a lot longer. As far as I'm aware, that's how that should work. I haven't really messed with it. I got the same trans in the van, but that's still a column shift, so I haven't really messed with that one all that much. But that's where we're at. Falcon is working, ready to get parked for winter, unless I decide to clear out the space in the garage and make room in here. Super Glide has been neglected for 2 months. Went to start it the other day, and the battery was a little low on that one, so got that one charged up, good to go now, running, riding again. And the chopper is still working perfectly fine. The bagger also needs to be put on a charger. I just have been slacking on any of the indoor garage activities. So that's a quick little update with where we're at. I need to take apart the other small block that was in the Falcon originally, figure out how messed up that cam is. I'm guessing it's wiped. I'm anticipating fully that it needs to be completely replaced, along with all the lifters, so that's on the list too. But as winter's coming here real quick, it's been super nice out the last couple days with Halloween and everything else. Been in the 60s, just shy of 70s. I'm out here in a t-shirt, it's super comfortable. But in the next week or so, Tuesday, I will be working on the Sportster, that Evo Sportster chopper project, and try and knock that one out because it's really, really close. A couple hours left to mess around with that one. I just haven't had the time messing around with cars and all the other crap. So Evo Sportster first, then we're going to move on to the Fire Ironhead, the barn fire bike that was running and driving. Just going to drill and tap a new helicoil bung in there. Well, rewelded the case, put a bung in there for the tensioner shoe. Drill that, tap that, put that tensioner shoe and clutch together. Probably going to pull the transmission and clean out all the metal shavings from machining. Then, once the two iron heads are fixed, I got that 81 Sporty. I'm just having a weird charging issue or a ground issue or a bad circuit breaker or a bad wire. I haven't diagged it yet, but it's intermittently deciding that the battery's dead even though it's fully charged. So chasing that one down too. Stay peeled for that video. Other than that, cars are kind of running. I got to get the Falcon or the truck back to my mom's house, pick up my station wagon and get that ready to make legal again, since they decided to tell me that I need to prove insurance to the state of Illinois, not just through the insurance company, even though the car's been insured this entire time. Whatever, it is what it is, pain in the ass. But the wagon needs to come back because that's the winter daily driver, and that's pretty much where we're at. Falcon works, truck works, just needs a new fuse for the heater core, or the heater motor, blower motor. Got to get the wagon back, fix that, get that legal and set up, and then a lot of garage cleaning if the Falcon's going to stay here or the Falcon gets parked. Need to clear off the bench, get rid of these transmissions and all this crap to make room for either the Evo Sporty if I don't finish it on Tuesday at the shop, or the Fire Bike Ironhead, or I might put the Ironhead over here and try and finish up the Sporty over there. I know I've been talking about it forever. I apologize. I have been dragging on getting back into motorcycle stuff. It's just, life is hard. Time is not plentiful. We've been doing a bunch of weddings and traveling all over the place. Chicago, Kentucky, all over. But those are all done. Now we're kind of getting back in the normal realm of things. Shop's been busy, so I've been working there later than usual. And bike stuff I like because it's in the garage. Lights stay on as long as I want to be out here. Car stuff doesn't fit in the garage because I got too many bikes. Problems that I have. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have a preference, if I should do that Ironhead first, Evo Sporty first, or start tinkering around with the shovel heads, which is really where my passion's at. I just, again, not enough hours in the day, too many projects that I've taken on, and I can't move on or take on new projects until I get some of these done. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the feedback. We hit that 300 mark. Awesome. That's all I got for you. Take it easy. Cheers.